Welcome everyone, I'm Vetens and join me to another episode of Darkness Within. I think it's the 8th episode. So we were stuck with this thing, with this guy. So I've just for fair reason I've put like a little intro with he's talking from the beginning. So let's continue.
What do you mean, Mr. Nathaniel called me beyond time?
They needed a blood descendant, but only such a person can do what they require. Mr. Nathaniel, he could speak with his ancestors. Or maybe the opposite was true. They told him to call you, and so he did. He somehow learned strange languages he never even knew existed. And with this knowledge, he read forbidden books gathered from around the world. Passages about summoning beyond time. Those fiendish necromantic murmurings and chants.
Okay.
How did this Mr. Nathaniel learn such an appeal?
He learned it from Jedediah, a shadow from his own lineage. From your lineage.
What do you mean by Black Abyss?
Stop looking yourself
That place
around.
is built upon a web of underground passages that lead to Gehenna. That's why they call it the Gate.
Gehenna.
It is the gate to the unlit hell beneath the surface that hides unimaginable secrets from our eyes.
What child?
The child Mr. Nathaniel was told to take in. He took him into his home, despite strong opposition from Mrs. Ingrid, his wife. During the early days, the child often suffered serious seizures, and they had to lock him up after he murdered a maid. It was horrible. That was the time Mr. Nathaniel fired all the maids and servants except my father, since he'd been with him for a long time and knew many secrets. Then, they gave the boys something to make him calm. It seemed like he forgot what he knew. And after that, he grew up in that house like a normal child. Until one day, when he left the house to go elsewhere. I don't know where he went, but I was told he would come back when the right time came.
It's me.
I know he is also here. I can feel him.
It's me, isn't it?
How can you know this much about me?
Mr. Nathaniel told me some things, but I learned most of what I know from eavesdropping and secretly reading the same things he read. Only the ones in English, of course. He had some friends who shared the same interests as him. When they gathered and the incense was heavy in the air, it was easy to listen in on their excited conversations. They often talked about you and some others who are like you. And there were other things that I wouldn't have understood unless I'd read some of the books. His wife, that poor woman, hated his friends and the topics they spoke about in those heathen meetings. Once, she tried to escape, but he brought her back and locked her up in her room. She died there. But he was not like that originally. The only mistake he made was moving into that house of his ancestors after he married. But maybe it was a fate he could not fight against.
Okay.
Who is this Jedediah?
I don't know. I only know his name, and that he was from Nathaniel's bloodline. I once
Just calm
read in one of
down.
the books that even if you kill the physical body of some people, it doesn't mean they're really dead and will disappear from this world. They can find a way to come back, and then silently wait for their time to come.
Who told him to take the child in?
I don't know. It was so sudden. One particularly stormy night, a stranger came with that child. He was a tall and dangerous-looking the servants were frightened of him at first sight. Yet he himself seemed afraid of the child. I listened to their conversation and learned that he could hardly speak our language. So he spoke with Mr. Nathaniel in a language that only he seemed to know. Only 2 days later did we really discover why he came. He'd brought the child from a distant place for Mr. Nathaniel to raise, and he accepted the boy in without hesitation. But he never explained why he agreed to do it.
Okay,
Why did Mrs.
Ingrid.
Ingrid want to escape?
I'm not sure, but I think she saw something terrible. She knew a lot about the things her husband was interested in doing. But after the child incident, she started to hate him, though she stayed by his side. After a while, the situation began to change and got more serious. And that's when the secret meetings began. She hated it all, both the meetings and those who attended them. And one day, it seemed she couldn't take it anymore and ran away. But Mr. Nathaniel's friends forced him to take her back and lock her up. They saw Mrs. Ingrid as a threat who might reveal secrets about them. He had to do as they instructed, but he wasn't happy about it.
He seems completely mad. But somehow, I get the feeling his words weren't just crazed ramblings or the wild imagination of a madman.
Yeah, I know, because it's you, the child. I suppose. Oh, can check your house now? A lot of clocks. There are no secrets around? Finished?
Yes?
Again?
It is the building nestled over the black abyss. You should have remembered it by now. I was when there no
Okay.
silently. I listened to his
Oh,
voice
again?
Then
What do you... What do you mean?
he's
No.
messages about summoning.
Why did...
They saw Mrs. Ingrid.
How... What do you...
Again?
He's some passages about.
What...
It is the gates to the only the one. They often once she tried to. I don't. I want. They can find a way to come back. Only
Seems...
Okay. Now I'm gonna get out. But first of all, I'm gonna save. What if I get out and someone attacks me and I can't protect myself? It's been a long time since I saved. It's too dark. God, it's a fucking door! Okay. So do I have a new map? New thing now? No? Can I go down there now? No reason to leave argument, sorry. You go down here? Maybe down here is to go. Don't need to go this way, sorry. Don't know where to go. I want to go to the old mansion, but I don't know where it is. Is this the old mansion? Old building. Oh no, the old building is done already came in. God damn it. Don't need to see anything. Also, I could have gone to the old building here. Okay. But normally, last time it gave me an option. But down here is where the bookstore is. Down there is from the Arkham train station. This is the inn. And here I cannot go. So basically, what the hell am I supposed to do? Gotta talk with the innkeeper. Just to check what's gonna happen. Hey pal. Can you tell me something new?
I heard some unpleasant rumors about a mansion outside of town.
It's out in the wilderness, about 30 miles from here. I've never been
Half
there,
kilometers.
but I remember an incident that occurred right here in this inn. I was just a kid at the time. One night, an old woman with a dark veil covering most of her face came from that house and stayed here a short while until she was forcefully taken back by a group of old men with fake beards. Nobody knows who they were, but it was obvious she had secretly escaped from them. I think she was waiting for the train to take her away from here. But they took her back against her will. I was very young then, but I remember it like it was yesterday. When she saw them, she shrieked with fear. Some words were in Latin, I think. We never heard of her again. I've also heard some very bad stories about barbaric rites that take place at particular times of the year. That's why nobody wants to visit that house. It's empty now, but most of the people are afraid even to go too near it anymore.
Not me, pal.
Very
Not me.
interesting. What room did the lady from that mansion stay?
I can't remember precisely.
Where can I find?
You're in luck. He's right back there, eating alone.
Thanks.
If you want, I can... He doesn't like to speak with strangers.
That would be great.
Okay. I would just like let it quick enough. Because it's gonna take like, it's gonna be, it looks like it's gonna be, oh, I wanted to ask him how to get, maybe some at the gate. Oh, I know this place. It's from the beginning. Oh no. This place, I remember it vaguely. It's from the beginning. I ran to that mansion, but I couldn't get in. I visited here several times when I was a child. This is my grandfather's house. I never liked it here. Is this place I'm searching for? What is the connection between these strange experiences and my family? It's said, Dark Lineage. Need to figure out what's happening. Day 2, arrival at the place known as the Gate. But in the beginning of the game you have the lantern, so I need to save. I don't know what I can find inside. So basically this episode is gonna be more, sorry that it's been more dialogue than everything. The entrance is locked. That's good. There'll probably be another entrance. What could I examine? Examine something. Ivy crumbling the old and crumbly walls, desolated place. Oh. Okay. Examine something. Ah. Let's. So thing basement. The door was locked, but the lock seemed weak from rust. So I think could break the lock easily. I have a lever for that. Got it back in the house of the guy. No! How do you break it then? The Jeep? How will it break it? It's locked. How am I supposed to break it? This is garage. I probably need something to break it. Let's go down there. Yeah, this is from the menu from the beginning. of the game, but it's all full of fog and has rain like. So there's a well there. But I don't know if something had the music stopped. So I'm gonna end this episode here. Maybe something happens here. So let me know what you think about this game. Leave a like, let me know if you're enjoying it, or comment about it, or even share the video with friends, and I'll be happy if you did that because you appreciated my videos. And if you want to be updated on my videos I'm uploading and all the other videos that I've done, just subscribe to the channel, and it's just a click away and everything will come to your email or even to your YouTube page. So thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.